Hey, welcome back to Beer Geek Beer Reviews. And today, I've got a beer in my hand right now for said glass. Um, Thanks to my dear friend John Staradomski for sending me three beers that I have been seeking out. Um, Most people would have probably been able to find these, but I do not know why they were in short supply, especially in my area. I couldn't find them at all. So let's go with this one first. This is the lighter one out of the three. This is the Samuel Adams Longshot contest winners from 2015. This is the Raspberry Berliner Weiss. Let me go ahead and just show it off for people that haven't seen this one. Um, these have been actually rather hard to find. So let me pop it open. I'll read you some tidbits. But from what I'm reading and I understand, is it really should have been brewed accordingly. Top it off there. I will get a decent head on this beer. I don't know if it'll last. It should. I'm hoping it will. Um, Drop it all off in there. That is a nice pink head. As a Berliner Weiss, I mean, most people know these um, Vit beers, but it says at first look, you notice a big frothy head of this raspberry Berliner Weiss. Big notes of raspberries are balanced by refreshing tartness, followed by a wonderful fruity sweetness and clean tart finish. Let's go ahead and just set that right there for you folks. Let me go ahead. I digress. Let me go ahead a minute. This was brewed by Tim Thomas or Thomason. Excuse me if I got the name wrong. Um, from NE. So as we just sit here and take a look at said beer, um, I'm getting a ton of carbonation flowing up from the etched bottom. This is their crystal glass, just to inform you guys. Yeah, loads of carbonation flowing up from there. It is a nice raspberry red. I'll just put it that way. Now, I don't have proper lighting for this, but if you can see down there at the bulb, it shows you the color, man. This I don't think this is going to show any color whatsoever. No, it's just a pure red beer. Even the head itself, frothy, very, very frothy. Go ahead and stir it up here. I like to agitate sometimes. There you go, topped off. Very, very pink head. Other than that, it, aromas, the pure aroma of raspberry. You can get some tartness, a smell, the acidity aromas. It smells tart. It smells of raspberries, and you can almost get that Weiss beer aroma coming through. Nah, this Veissen, man. I'm just, this makes me thirsty. And just to throw it out there, if I'm correct, I think this, there it is. It's hidden in the background of the picture right here. 4.0% alcohol by volumes, but it only has 8 IBUs. That's what's kind of like making me. I was thinking more bitterness coming from something like this. But let's go ahead and try this out, man. Pros. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's some acidity to this beer for sure, my friends. It definitely has that presence of uh, like Brett. It almost has that presence of a sour, a very tart sour beer. But overall, I'm kind of like in between at the moment. Let me go in for another drink. Very, very tart. Raspberries kind of linger off. I mean, they're still there. Um, More acidity than anything. It's like, how do I want to put it? If you're just getting into sour beers or the sour category, something like this would definitely pique your interest, because I would almost put this at the beginning of that category. You know, as a fruit beer itself, phenomenal. I enjoy it. I mean, you're definitely getting the raspberries from it like it's supposed to have. It's got a nice, clean, crisp, semi to dry. It's not fully dry finish, but it leaves that kind of like raspberry dryness at the finish. A little bit of yeast characteristic as well. I would almost say, dare do I say, because I dislike that, almost like a French oak flavor as well. Kind of that, it adds, there's something there. I'm definitely getting some kind of like oakiness or like wood finish to this. I do have some other notes. I think it's just the notes that are up here on the top of the bottle. Um, yeah, it just looks like the same thing. Bright notes of raspberries balanced with refreshing tartness, fruity sweetness, and a clean finish. It does have a clean finish. I will give it that. It is a nice, clean, crisp beer, but there is a dryness to it, and there's a load of fruit to it. But it is sour. Um, there's like a mixture between sour and tart here. The sour, I believe, from the base beer. I think he was going with a starter sour or like a mid grade sour, and maybe over, you know, the couple of months that it's been released. I don't know how it would react within the bottle, but there is definitely a nice dry finish and a nice tart and sour presence to this beer. I mean, it is what it is. I've rambled on way too much already, but I say that this is a very, very, very good beer. If you had it, man, leave some comments. Let me know what you guys think. I definitely love seeing what you guys think if you've already had this. This is my first time, pretty much my only time going to be able to have this, unless I can find it, you know, down somewhere on tap, which I highly doubt. So, peace, bros, deuce, and as always, rate, comment, subscribe, man. Come on, click that like button, please. Um, Let me know what you guys think about the beer and any other comments that you guys want to drop, man. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can, man. Peace. And always remember, come back for another beer in said glass. Cheers, my friends.